Hello, creatures and creatures. I remembered to greet you this time. Today we are in my craft room and I am haunted Faye. I am Faye, and today I am haunted by my copious amounts of crochet projects. So I'm going to take you through them because I love exposing myself, I guess. Actually, hold on. I don't have all of them. So actually, I decided I already have enough projects that I can show you today. So I'm not gonna pull out my current blanket WIP, which is have you ever seen like the ghost blanket on Etsy? That pattern? I'm making that. I'm making that, but I'm making it multicolor. So I'm going like based off of the graph. They provided a graph and written instructions part 2. Which is just written instructions in a different way, which I really appreciated. I really appreciated because I cannot count. So I've just been marking off the graph. I cannot count, and also I can't keep track of my color changes, so I've just been using the graph. But I have to put a pause on that because that commission project that I was showing you is technically a crochet project, which is also on pause because I need to wait for yarn. I'm just gonna do this. Is that gonna be better for y'all? I have no clue. I have no clue how microphones work. I should probably learn, but I'm not going to. My hair is like 15 different colors. I am haunted by my crochet projects, and I was going to show them to you. I'm going to show them to you. Let's start with this one because it's lying out. This is my Hodag shawl. I wore this to the Ren Fair, and I have never worn it ever again. Or ever before. I did not wear this before. But I think it's really cute. It's got the Hodag spines. It's green, so it's Hodag. I guess it could be dinosaur as well, but I call it a Hodag. And I used the same shawl pattern I used for this to make these. And then I just sewed them so they look spiky. These were originally going to be on the back like that. But then I decided I was lazy, and also I ran out of time because I was going to do it for the Ren Fair, because I was going to dress as a Hodag for the Ren Fair. Speaking of, something I did finish in time for the Ren Fair was this. I didn't finish that because I ran out of yarn. Was this flower crown I just sewed my horns onto it. I stuffed them a little bit. And I wore this all day with crazy ass makeup. Oh my god, I'm not gonna post pictures because if you saw someone dressed entirely in green with crazy eyes, like Batman grease paint eyes, that might have been me. Unless it was in a state that is not Wisconsin. Because I did go to the Bristol Renaissance Fair last year. And I'm going again this year, and it's going to be so much fun. Let me show you my current one for the Bristol Renaissance Fair. I actually have not a crochet project, but oh my god. If I can get it. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong side. This one is the finished side. Like that. Like that. And then this black part goes around my waist. This thin chain is a little bit thinner than I was originally planning. So I might end up either substituting or adding to it. But I think for now, that's my chain belt design. I have a nice white dress that I'm going to use as my base. And I'm dressing up as a pirate this year. This is my sleeve. I have one sleeve. And I can just pull these if I want to tighten my thingamabob. I like to do my ties like a slip knot. Crochet. Anyways, that's my sleeve. I'm using a pattern that I also got on Etsy, but I don't remember the name of it right now, but the creator is very cool and very thorough in their writing. I did not trust them when I was buying yarn, so I bought a little bit too much, but it's okay. It's okay, because I'm doing a little fishnet skirt. It's using Solomon's knot. I think it looks pretty good right now. Honestly, I could probably do like a mini skirt, and then I definitely want a long red skirt, but this is probably a good size for like a mini skirt version. I'm just gonna take my hook out and drop this so that you can actually see the drape. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's gonna be not on my top, but I'm going to hike it up with some skirt hikes. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Maybe I'll make like a gold version of this to go over top. That one I would not hike probably. Don't quote me. Actually, maybe I'll do black. Maybe black would be better. I don't know. I'm gonna have like a black corset and I'm making that myself. I have a prototype for it, but I don't remember where it went. It might be in the WIP basket that I did not bring over here. Also in that WIP basket is a Habit EMH, like Everyman Hybrid. I'm making a sweater based off of him. And I have the back panel done. And by have the back panel done, I mean I have one part of the back panel done because it's going to be separated into 3 panels because I did a decal from when it was originally going to be a crop top because I had a crop top phase. Oh yeah, I also have like 2 finished sweaters that I'm not going to show you. 3 finished sweaters that I'm not going to show you because they're in my drawer and I don't want to pull them out. So we're going to look at my old projects today. Oh, but first, also a recent project, I'm gonna make a poison apple shawl. So I had to severely edit a pattern that I found online, a skull granny square pattern. It's like one of the first ones that pops up when you look up, how do I make a skull crochet pattern, applique. You have to put applique because otherwise you will get amigurumi. So this is the first one that popped up and I really liked it. And I'm going to put like a red tank top under it so that the eyes are filled out and so that I want to kind of try like to make... I'm going to try and make drips. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to try and make like drips along the bottom of the sweater so it looks like the poison running over the apple. Could be cool. I may or may not crochet the not crop top. Oh my god. I'm fucking obsessed, apparently. I shouldn't swear. I need to media train myself. No one else is gonna do it. Oh, yes. I have some other things over here. Some other finished projects. Oh. I need to media train myself. What else was I talking about? Oh yeah, I may or may not make a red tank top for myself just with crochet so that I can make it more apple-like. I might just get a red tank top, honestly. Sometimes I be doing too much. And I do it to myself. Oh yeah, I was also gonna consider making a purple tank top, but then I thought like the red is iconic, you know? The green dripping over the red. Yeah. You get what I'm saying. And this is of course inspired by Twisted Wonderland, which is my #1 fandom right now. Yeah, they dethroned Diabolic Lovers as my #1s. I haven't thought about those vampire boys in months. Okay, anyways. Speaking of Habit EMH, I made Everyman Hybrid bunnies. I need to show you. Oh my god, I need to show you what my girlfriend... Oh, it's not here. Oh, it's in our display case. I just showed you my ass for no reason. Ew, gross. Anyways, I made Habit bunnies. This one's Vinny. Wait, is it? No, yeah. I'm gonna say them in death order, though. This is Jeffrey. This is Steph. This is Evan. And this is Vinny. And they're so cute. I love them. I used a pattern that I got from my mother-in-law. Getting Loopy Makes. If you don't know her, check her out. She's amazing. And I got the chain from my beautiful, amazing girlfriend, soon to be wife. Eventually wife. Eventually wife. I need to be patient, unfortunately. But I got the chain from her, and it's like dark steel, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I chose the colors based on what they usually wear. I didn't know what to do for Vinny and Evan. Because, like, Evan wears dark gray. And also, I didn't want to do red for Vinny. I know he wears a lot of red. I think he wears a lot of red. In my memory, he does. I don't know. So I just did brunette, and then I did this because he's, like, innocent baby boy compared to Habit. Compared to Habit, he's innocent baby boy. Also, it's like the gray of a knife. I just made that up. But it suits him so well, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Oh, okay. Moving on. I have a hat. I made a hat. I like a loose-fitting beanie. I wish I had made this one more slouchy. That is my only critique. This, I did write a pattern based off this, and I made a couple hats for sale, I think. Yes, I made some one-piece hats, which I will... Oh, I can show you right now because I have them. I made this one, which I already sold one of these, and I sent it off, and my buyer loved it. I sell them on Depop, Strawberry Suri. I can't speak French, even though I'm a French graduate. I minored in it. Let's not be dramatic. I minored in French. Strawberry Suri. You can find me on Depop. And Instagram. Also on Instagram, but yeah. Yeah, that's my... Here, I'll wear it to model it. This one is a little tight. Honestly, it's not actually tight. It's just snug, and I don't like snug-fitting hats. You have to pull it down a little to make that show. I probably should have made this one more loose-fitting, since it is based off of Luffy's hat. But c'est la vie, c'est la vie. I'm gonna be bringing these to a Pride Month convention being hosted by Soul Purpose. If you know them, they're in the Green Bay area. They are running their own little Pride festival, and my girlfriend and I are going to be having a booth there with my mother-in-law. They were so nice. Actually, wait, are we having a booth there? I don't even remember. I think so, but I think we needed to wait for confirmation. So actually scratch everything that I just said. Actually forget everything that I said that I've ever said in my entire life. Don't, but forget that I said that. And then this is another one. I made it with more muted colors because I had a lot of beige. And I'm not really a beige girly. I think it's cute. I don't know if it totally gives One Piece, but it's based off more of the live action One Piece with, you know, the more natural muted colors because, you know, bright yellow, a bright yellow straw hat doesn't really exist unless you get something plasticky. I love the One Piece live action though. Straight up got me into One Piece. I love One Piece now. I have a One Piece shirt now. I never used to be a merch person, and now I have a One Piece shirt. And I've never watched the anime, and I never will. I love you. I can't pronounce your name. Guy who plays Luffy live action. Oh, God. So I also have this scarf. That's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you my bunny hat that I made. Oh, why are you red? Why are you red? We're 15 minutes into this video. 14:20. 4:20? Gay. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's at the bottom. I don't want to dig that out. I'll just show you my bunny ears. I use the same bunny ear pattern from Ribbler every single time I make bunny ears, and they always slay. I'm gonna be a bunny pirate for the Ren Fair, so I'm gonna be wearing these. I still can't decide how I want to have my hair. Because initially I was thinking I would have my hair up like that, but like braided. So, like that? To like really emphasize the bunny ears. But also I kind of like having my hair down. But also it's going to be hot as hell. Last year I went to the Ren Fair. It was hot as hell. Oof. I was boiling. I still have not recovered, I don't think. I've been moisturizing my skin every day for years, and I'm still gonna go back for years. I went last year. It hasn't even been a full year. Oh my god, my phone's on 50%. And we're on 15 minutes now! Wow! They're matching up! I hope my phone doesn't die before I finish this video. Okay. Okay. Because I'm using my portable charger to keep my microphone on. Because I actually remembered to use it this time. More fandom hats. I have my hoodie hat, which I made. It's technically a mask. Hold on. I can see you. I can literally see myself out of this mask, but you cannot see me. That's how a mask works. It looks like I have a pink fucking beard. Ew. Ew, I look like a man. Disgusting. Sorry, men. No, I'm not. Anyways, when you fold up the brim, this is how I use it the most often. I fold up the brim and then I just wear it like a hat. And it's one of my favorite hats, actually. Because it's very loose on my head. I made some coasters. I have a heart coaster with green, and I have a totally pink one. And I have to use the rest of this yarn. I have it only in green. But, ta-da! I also have this flower coaster that I never finished making. I planned to make like a whole set of 4. No, not happening. Oh, that dropped. Hold on. And then the final hat, hopefully, is my fan hat, which is another one of my favorite hats because it's a looser one. Ew. It's a little crumpled because I've had it on my desk chair forever. But yeah. By the way, if you're curious what these flannels are, you should go check out my girlfriend's website and her Instagram page because she makes amazing altered flannels. You should go check her out. Frankie's Pretty Monsters. Yeah, Frankie's Pretty Monsters. Frankie'sPrettymonsters. I can spell. Why did I do that? Make a heart with me. I'm gonna put it at the edge. Did you do it? I hope you guys could hear that. That would be so embarrassing. Oh god, it's still kind of embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying to grow past that. This is from my Nightwing project that is currently abandoned. I did a birdfoot stitch, not that you can really see it. And this is just an arm warmer. And then I was gonna do a tank top with the V, but I never ended up making a second arm. Eventually, I still have the yarn for it. I still have all the yarn for it. But now we're getting into my much older projects because I have not opened this bin for years. Yes, oh my god, my first one. Oh my god, my actual first one. It's a bucket hat. It's a bucket hat. But look what happens. That's so bad. It's like a really bad, what's it called? Dish placemat. A really, really bad placemat. But it was one of my first projects. My actual first project was a jellyfish, and I gave it to my little cousin. because I'm just such a good cousin. Anyways, my first sweater, or cardigan, I guess. Ta-da! Oh, it smells musty because it's been in here for years, but it's not very good, and it's coming apart a little at the seams, but I still think it's cute. I love my color choices. You can come for me, but you can't come for my color choices. I forgot this was in here. My Danganronpa! This is the world's longest scarf because he has a really fucking long scarf. He has a really long scarf. This is based off Gundam Tanaka from Danganronpa V2, which is, I'm so excited for 2X2. But anyways, yeah, I did his scarf. It's the same on the other end, but I'm not gonna unroll it because it is really, really ungodly long. If you cannot tell, this is the size of my face. This is legitimately the size of my face. I don't know why I made it this long. I never wear this. I don't wear scarves in general, so I wouldn't have worn it anyways. But anyways, I also made like matching hand warmers with little things. This looks more like something Chiaki would wear because it looks like that space thing, but it is based off of his scarf design. So my neighbors just made a sound and it scared me. Okay. Oh, another Danganronpa thing. My first ever dress, and my only dress to date. Ta-da! I wore this one time and I regretted it because I felt so awkward. I felt so awkward wearing it, but I think it's actually, I do think it's kind of cute. Actually, I stand by my choices. If I were to remake this, I probably would. But yeah, I really love Danganronpa and I don't regret the projects that I do to show my love for it. Oh. This was a choice. This was a choice. It is a sweater. It has really, really chunky sleeves. The yarn in this is like blanket yarn, y'all. It's so chunky. Yeah, that's one stitch. That's one stitch for the sleeves. I don't know what I was thinking, but honestly, maybe I'll try it on again. Maybe it'll be a sleigh. Maybe I will change my mind. I doubt it. This bin is where my finished projects go to die. I have a different bin for where my work in progress projects go to die. Singular glove from my knitting phase. I was a knitter before I was a crocheter. I don't even know what this was. This was just in the bin. And it's going back in. Memories! Memories, even though I forgot what it was. We're just gonna put everything back real quick, and then I will show you the last thing, which is something I'm actually proud of. It was the first sweater I did, that was like a full sweater, not just a crop top. It might have actually been the start of me making sweaters, and then I was lazy, so I just did a bunch of crop tops instead, and I still really like my crop tops, but I got this design off Etsy. The pattern for the front is off Etsy, and I love it. And then I free-handed the rest, and I used a fluffy yarn for the top, and I really like this sweater. I wore it once, and I haven't really worn it since. I think I was going to give it to my sister-in-law, but I never ended up doing that, so I don't know, maybe I'll ask her if she still wants it. I'm not using it, so it might be a bit big on her though. Like, I'm skinny, but you should see her. She looks beautiful in literally fucking everything she wears. Emo queen, I should say. I see her outfits all the time and I'm always jealous. My family is amazing. The family that I was born with and the family that I have now are all amazing. I will say that. I will say that. And then we're going to end this, because we're at 25 minutes, we're going to end this with my bin of projects that I need to unravel, which is 3 giant blankets. 3 giant blankets. No, 2 giant blankets. 2 blankets. One of them is giant. One of them is ugly, in my personal opinion. And the third one is actually one of my crop top sweaters. It's Superman, which ended up being way too short because I ran out of yarn and I didn't want to buy more because it's ugly red heart yarn. Ugly scratchy red heart yarn. Not all red heart yarn is bad. I have some that I like. It's just these specifically. Ooh. No ma'am. No sir, no ma'am. But I was taking this apart to use it for a different sweater where I ended up liking it better because the stitches were looser, so it wasn't as scratchy. You have to have very specific projects for this type of yarn. So I'm going to unravel all of this and I'm just going to use it for something else. I just realized I bought yarn for, I bought red yarn. I was gonna take this apart. Damn. Oh well, guess I have more. Not a big deal in a crafter's. Oh yeah, this is also something I need to pick apart because look at that split, hunty. Look at that split. This was for a Monami cosplay, our closet cosplay sort of thing. This was supposed to be her hat for her ears. And you know, it's not that bad when it's not on your head, but then you put it on and suddenly the brim does not match. Yeah, so I'm not very good at split color things. I'm not very good at hats, but I keep making them. I've been trying to make a cat ear hat for years. I've only done it once successfully, and I sold it. To be fair, that guy asked me to make it for him. And it was one of the first ones I had ever made. That wasn't, because I tried to knit one. That did not go well. And I tore it up and I made it a headband. Tore it up, I frogged it, and I made it a headband. But it's not a very good headband, so it's more like, this is what my head size is. Yeah. So it's just basically there for me to calculate my head size. This I made for Pride Month. I think last year, actually. But I need to frog it because it's lumpy bumpy. You can even see it really wants to just hang like that. It wants to be a lovey. It so badly wants to be a lovey. Maybe I can make it into an emo little lovey for my niece for when she's 8 years old. And this will cover her. Oh Lord, I need to unravel it. But anyways, this, I'm not even gonna pull it out because it's so big. This fluffy yarn that I got from Walmart. I got 6, 8 skeins. It is the warmest blanket that I own. I never use it because it's too warm. It's too warm, but also I can't just wear it because it's too holy. I had it on my bed in high school and I was sweating my britches off. That's the PR training coming in. I didn't say what I could have said. So I'm going to put all of this away now and upload this video, which is a day late. But it's okay because it's WIP Wednesday, right? I showed you some works in progress. That's how it works. Yeah? Yeah? Why am I talking like this? I just got into a flow state, you know? 6, 7. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video if you watched it all the way through. If you didn't watch it all the way through, you aren't hearing this, so I can insult you. But I won't because I'm a nice person. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. I parasocially love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week with another video.